We as Christians need to be better. Let me explain. In James chapter 1, verse 22, it says, "Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says." The Bible later goes on to say, anyone who knows the good they ought to do and does not do it, it is a sin. And I think so many of us as believers, we're so focused on knowing what Scripture says. We're so focused on memorizing Scripture, which is great. But we're not really taking that and translating it into the real world. We're not actually taking it out and living it out. Right? One of my favorite quotes that I've ever stumbled upon is, "What is the benefit of having the words of Jesus in your mouth, but not the ways of Jesus on your feet?" In other words, what good is it if you know Scripture, if you know all these verses, but you're not actually living it out? So I just want to encourage you that as you are spending time with God, as you are reading your word, and we all should be reading our word, to not just take it and leave it here, but actually take it and carry it out with you wherever you go. That we shouldn't just know what Jesus says. We shouldn't just have the words of Jesus in our mouths, but we should actually be living how Jesus lived. That if we simply just read the Bible and leave it at that we're missing so much more. We're leaving so much of an impact on the table. And that is how we're going to influence the world. That is how others are going to see Jesus. It's through our actions and through us actually living out what Scripture says, right? We know that the fruits of the Spirit, which essentially is the evidence of our faith, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the evidence of our faith, right? These are the expressions, and these are the ways that people are going to know that we belong to Christ, that we are Christians, that we don't just simply know what the word says, but we're actually living it out, that we're actually about it. So I just want to encourage you, as you are spending time with God, as you are trying to deepen your relationship with Him, to take what you read, to take the Scripture to your heart and actually begin to live it out, and actually begin to live a life that Jesus would live. Don't simply just know what Jesus said, but actually live how Jesus lived.